Okay, got a good couple of miles now between me and the killer salamander. I think I'm safe. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. All right, ready? Let's go see what's out there. Okay, it's just a little bit foggy here today. Going to assume the bridge is still here. Okay, generally the fog clears up fairly promptly once you get to the other side of the bridge. Let's see if that's the case here today. Wow, it is super foggy. My face shield is getting a little condensation on it. Alright, that's where I'm heading for, Stinson Beach. Nice cool day for a run here. Okay, I'm here. Quite sure which direction I should be heading off in, but I guess I will find out. Now the tricky bit, getting out of my riding gear and into my running gear. Okay, today's plan here is to do a loop, mostly trail running, a little bit on road maybe, starting off at Stinson Beach, a little bit north of San Francisco. I think this route is about 7 miles. I have not been running nearly as much as I should have lately, so I can always walk. So right now I am on what's known as the Dipsea Trail, a race that's run annually. I think they didn't do it in the last year or two, COVID reasons. I think it's the oldest trail race in America. So I don't know if this loop is all of that race route or part of it. I don't know if I'm going the right way around. Anyway, it should be fun. So enough talking. Let's get on with it. All right, so it's already steps, and a very steep climb. I think I'll walk this bit. Ooh, it's beautiful here. Smells are really nice. It's a wet forest. Pretty spectacular views, huh? It is actually clearing a little bit to my left. Certainly climbing a lot. Woo. Oh, I love the forest up here. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, this is steep. What goes up must come down. So I'll just keep going on up. Does that look steep? Trust me, it is. I'm now going back down because my app told me I'm heading in the wrong direction. So I have to go connect back up with the trail that I'm supposed to be on. Minor detour. Stand by. Let's try that again. Guess I was right the first time. Just hug the river here, which actually has some water in it, I'm noticing. That's nice. Wow, this is beautiful. These steps are so steep. Oh, wow. People actually run this? Good Lord. I need to up my game a little bit. I was thinking about doing the actual race at some point. Maybe this is a good time to tell you a little bit about my running. I ran in high school, mainly 400 and 800 meter track, a little bit of, cross country here and there, but I was never particularly serious about it. I picked it up again maybe 5 or 6 years ago, again after a 25-year break with really no running at all. Now that I'm, 50-ish, it was time to start taking my fitness a little more seriously. I decided that running would be the lowest friction form of exercise, in that it doesn't require any particularly special equipment, fallen log, or buildings you have to go to, or even schedules you have to keep to. You can essentially just throw your gear on at any time of the day or night, walk out the door, and there you are. Before I picked it up again, I was certainly a little overweight. I don't know, you run and it makes you feel that you've got that one run under your belt and you can't waste it. So it helps you to think twice about consuming carbohydrates or other crap. You want to lose the progress you've made. It's definitely helped me get the weight off and keep it off. While I don't love the individual minutes and hours that go into it necessarily, although what's not to love about this? This is beautiful. When I step back and look at the progress that I make, it gives me a real sense of accomplishment. I keep doing it because I enjoy the gratification. techniques and skills that I've developed, such as they are. I would say mostly my breathing technique has improved. I know how to pace myself better now. I focus quite a lot on my foot strike, as do we all as runners, I'm sure. I definitely try, at least, to land on the ball of my foot. I mean, not prancing up and down like I'm on a pogo stick or anything, but try to avoid hitting heel first. One thing I've tried hard to overcome is shoulder tension. Got to keep your back straight and shoulders relaxed down, maybe even forwards very slightly. It helps your upper body to relax and breathe a little more easily. Which side of the fence am I on the music versus no music debate? Definitely no music. I find it it makes me try to run in time with the music, and that interrupts my flow. Plus I just like to listen to the sounds around me as I'm going along. Right now it's birds and water, city. It's nice to be more aware of your surroundings as you're running along. I am a bit of a procrastinator when it comes to hills. I mean, there's no shortage of them in San Francisco, but I do tend to avoid them. Whoa, look at this. An actual ladder. This is awesome. I am definitely coming here again. Duck. Okay, this is turning out to be mostly a hike and less of a run. That's okay. It all counts. Gorgeous, huh? It's so cool and fresh in here. I love it. This is my favorite type of trail running slash hiking. Wow. Oh, I was nearly mauled by a rampaging killer salamander. Well known in these parts for their vicious attacks on hikers slash runners. I lost a limb, but I think I'm going to be okay. Okay, I have a feeling A, that the fog has lifted, and B, that I'll be emerging out of the forest at some point. Steep, 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 so steep. Sort of emerged out into the open from the forest. Although I don't think this is going to go on for very long. I think I could be back in the forest in a sec. Whee! This is fun. Now we're moving. Careful of the roots. Snapped my collarbone a few years ago, mountain biking, sort of up in this area. My front wheel snagged a root, flying over the handlebars, wound up in hospital. And by the way, if you're on Strava, check out the description. I'll have a link to my Strava profile and we can connect on Strava. Maybe drop me a comment in the comment section to let me know that you did. Whoa boy. Because otherwise I don't know who's coming from where. Okay, got a good couple of miles now between me and the killer salamander. I think I'm safe. So I can afford to pause, have a little walk, enjoy this beautiful little valley that I've arrived at. Nice, huh? Fork in the road. I think I know which way to go. Guess we'll find out. If you don't see me again, call the authorities. Whew. Flying through this bit. Kind of sketchy though. A lot of tripping hazards. Switchbacks. Braking. Gas. Sorry, accelerator. Whee! Whoa! Whoops! Nearly went flying off the edge. It's a little steep. Bit of a drop off. You can see that. This is like mountain biking without the mountain bike. I think my low image stabilization is going to have its work cut out for it. Well, I'll say this, all that climbing was well worth it to get to this downhill piece, which is super fun. Almost back down to Stinson Beach. And I'm back. My bike is upright. Okay, well that was fun. Thanks for coming along on this little excursion up to Marin County here to check out the Dipsea Trail loop that I just did. Steep, rocky, lots of treacherous routes and things to navigate, but some super fun downhill stretches, lots of switchbacks and just beautiful trail running. So this isn't a trail I've done before, and I'm definitely going to be back because this is sort of like my ideal running environment as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so time to hit the road, and thanks for coming along. If you liked the video, hit thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these adventures, then make sure you hit subscribe too. Okay, see you next time.